Hello and welcome to this third age gameplay for Total Conversion of Medieval 2 Total War Kingdoms. Now, I've chosen to do a quick battle and just show some of the gameplay as I think it's quite a good mod. It's a lot of fun, very well done, good character models and everything. I mean, even over here we got total conversions for trolls. And yeah, so I just clicked quick battle, so I'm not sure who I'm versing at the moment, but it appears that I would be playing as the Orcs of Gundabad, and yes, this is what I've been equipped with. So this is the battle deployment at the start. This is where I get to decide what unit I want to place where, get my ranks formatted and whatnot. So let's get started. I'm going to keep my general at the back here. Don't want him to die too early in the battle. And meanwhile, my artillery. See, I find some of the very unexperienced artillery is very dangerous to put behind your solid ranks like this position. Sometimes they just shoot straight into the floor and take out 5 of your men. Hopefully that won't happen this time. I've got some snagger archers here, so I'm probably gonna... They're not strong enough really to hold ranks, so I'm probably gonna put them at skirmish mode, which will cause them to flee if enemies do come close to melee combat with them. Meanwhile, my wargs, these are basically my cavalry units. I will place those on the flank, I think, on the left flank, just so that during the combat I will have the option of flanking the enemy. My snow trolls, these are my heaviest unit, I would say, and as you can see, they're equipped with some kind of pickaxe, doing a little dance. I think these guys will be the deciding factor for me winning this battle, so I'll make sure to use them as well as possible. Okay, so what do we got now? I've got my spearmen. They'll be good for taking out the cavalry, so I'm going to put those. At the front, form some ranks behind them. What do I have left? I have some snagger stalkers. What are these? I have some heavy infantry of some kind. They look like mercenaries. Rudar Axemen. Right. Well, I'm going to let them fire at will. Since they're heavy infantry, I'll put them in the second rank to reinforce, and they will be able to fire from there. Meanwhile, the rest of this snagger... Now, snagger they're basically a weaker version of your normal orc, and they're not really what you want to hold down the line with, but being Orcs of Gundabad, I'm not going to get any Orcs, which are the stronger version of Orcs that you mostly see in sieges in Lord of the Rings movies, such as Uruk-hai in the Siege of Helm's Deep, or Siege of the Hornburg, or Orcs, or Uruks, U-R-U-K, who play a pretty decent part in the Siege of Minas Tirith in Lord of the Rings Return of the King. Anyway, so now I'm basically set up. This isn't the best layout, but I'm not too how should I put this, acquainted with playing as the Orcs of Gundabad. I'm usually, I don't know, I just haven't usually played much as this faction, so I just know that these snow trolls are gonna rip some, so let's just start the battle. Right, so I'm gonna straight away... Oh, I'm versing Isengard, huh? This is interesting. Straight away I'm gonna get these archers up to skirmish and just shoot some arrows at them. Still got my wargs on the sideline. Seems that the enemy is advancing. Yeah, they're sending up some archers to open fire me. And it would appear that they've got some snagger archers too, so that's good for me. I'm a little nervous about those spears. Not so much because they want to... Ooh, that was a nice shot, see that? I am a little nervous about these spears because, especially these guards at the Orphank, this is one of their strongest units available. But, I'm getting a little hit here too. But, you'll notice that how long, these are some of the longest spears in the game, and they will have a lot of reach on me in terms of attack. Oh, that shot though. So yeah, they're just getting ripped by this artillery. Oh, berserkers, they're also quite a meaty unit from the Isengard faction, apart from the fact they can only come in small numbers. Now, I'm continuing to fire upon them. it seems my artillery is doing quite well. My ranks are still pretty perfect at the moment. I noticed that they're bringing wargs around to possibly try and flank me, but I can engage those with mine. They're pretty much the same. I don't know the difference between Isengard wargs and Gundabad wargs. Ooh, that is not good. Whoa. I'll bring some snow trolls around. Just run them up there because my ranks have just been destroyed on the east wing from these warg riders. The artillery is still doing well. I do. Pause that for a second. I do not want them to get the charge advantage. So here we go. Have a great warg battle here. Oh, and I believe there goes the enemy general with that catapult shot. It would appear. Now I'm just flashing this button here to see what the current formations are looking like. Appears that this is really not good here. I'm gonna send in my general because it's probably my heaviest infantry unit, apart from the trolls, which count as infantry, although they shouldn't really. These trolls will engage the warg riders, help out those ranks because these are still very scavengeable. The situation. It's not great, obviously. My rank has been divided, but get what you can take. These Snaga archers are starting to get a little scared. You can see the shaken as compared to the eager from the berserkers. It's going to be a little worrying. I've actually never seen berserkers fight trolls before, so this should be good. And we're seeing a bit of the snow trolls in action. Oh, wrecked. Just crushing all these men. And it appears that, I don't know, it appears that the snow trolls are doing quite well for themselves in this fray. So hopefully they'll be able to save and hold down that line. Now this rank right here is a bit broken up, starting to get a bit thin. So I'm going to charge in some reinforcements, the second rank. What else is left? Oh, It appears some wargs got behind me. I don't want them interfering with my artillery, so I'm just going to take them out with the other trolls. Because it appears at the moment the trolls are doing quite well in taking out the wargs. They had quite a... Ooh. I'm going to get hit by the artillery too. Hopefully they'll... This is what their special ability is. Got some javelins. Here's their Orcs infantry. This is what I'm talking about in terms of Snaga versus Orcs. Orcs are a lot stronger, though apparently they're scared of something. Might be the flaming artillery that usually wavers most infantry. Now the ranks aren't looking as good as they were before. Definitely not as hot. As soon as these men run out of... oh, that's nasty. Oh, lucky. That was very close. As soon as these men run out of throwable items there, that was nasty. I was only one still. Calling it too fast. Yeah, so these men are nearly out of javelins. I'm going to bring them around to try get them behind the enemy units, and then maybe I can do something about it. Now here, ooh, it appears I won this battle. I'm going to charge these wargs, get away from those pikemen, because they'll just take down my... cavalry faster than any other unit. In the meantime, I'm going to just charge these warg riders down straight into their artillery. Hopefully that will do the trick. Yeah, a lot of units are missing now. This bar over here represents just how likely my team is to win the battle. So it's still anyone's game at the moment. Because these guys are still throwing things. But after throwing this, yep, there you go. Now I'm just going to charge them straight into these Orcs archers who are fighting to the death. That's how scared they are. This is really good. So at the moment, to be honest, it would seem like they've still got the heavier units. Apart from these snow trolls, I've lost one. Oh, do not want them to engage that. Yeah, no, I'm going to get these snow trolls to engage those Snaga archers, make them rout. In the meantime, where are my other snow trolls? Oh, how well are the... Yeah, so you can see they're breaking up the artillery quite well. Almost have them routing already. That'll be quite good to get rid of them. In the meantime, I'm going to call over my other snow trolls here, because they need to get back into this combat and save me. Take out those Urukai pikemen, hopefully. Where's my general? My general's still in the fray a bit here. Let's just get all these men to just pile into these Urukai infantry, who are also routing, it would seem. Interestingly enough. Yeah, so as you can see, they're just pissed scared of these trolls. Just fucking running them down. Look at that. Annihilated. Well. Anyway, yeah, that was a flank. That's quite good to engage the spearmen on the side that spears aren't, usually. And I'm just pulling all around them. I just want to get in there and just circle them as much as I can. My men at the moment with spears. What is over here? I've got a second squad of cavalry. I'm just going to charge those straight into the ballista. Hopefully make them rout. Yeah, I wasn't expecting much from this cavalry unit because they were down 1/3 strength. But they've done pretty well. Let's see what the ranks are looking like. This is the total battlefield at the moment. This is the total battlefield view. Got some snow trolls chasing some routing units. They're not too important. I doubt they'll come back, so I'm actually going to recall them. Yeah, I'm actually, after those last few charges, enemy general died quite early in the battle. After those last few charges, I think the battle definitely swayed to my in my favor. So yeah, this battle's nearly over, I'd say. I'm going to call these Naga Stalkers around and hopefully flank these Orc infantry. They're just fighting to death anyway. They're done. So I'd say that about 1/3 of the reason why I've won this battle at the moment is because as strong as the Orc infantry are, it seems that you can rout them quite easily with enough flank movements and the artillery or flaming arrows from the archers. They always tend to frighten enemies. Oh, these Naga archers are coming back. Just throw snow trolls straight back at them. In the meantime, we can watch some of this combat. But yeah, I definitely say that, yeah, see here, you can see how long the spears are and how effective they can be. And there's even quite apart from the fact that my general's bodyguard are in there, they're quite strong. Here's my general. He's actually looking quite injured at the moment, so I may lose him, but I'm not too worried considering how likely I am to win the battle, so hopefully this will just speed things up a bit. Anyhow, I'd say despite the fact the Orc infantry are so strong, it seems that their morale is quite easy to waver. So when I'm versing Isengard, usually I'll just try to rout their armies because no matter how much cavalry you have, generally they will be able to counter it. And that's a big until when they in the campaign, when they unlock the ability to make pikemen, as Rohan, it becomes increasingly frustrating as the battles to fight battles, as most cavalry units will be quite. You won't even see it when they're being taken down by pikemen, and their ranks will just go instantly. Yeah, here's the snow trolls going at it again. Just there they go. I'm having too much fun with this. Anyway, as you can see, I've just about finished beating them. As if you can cause the enemy army to totally rout, or who's still fighting? I don't even know what enemies are still around. Yeah, that's some long pikes. They're like 4 times their size, I'd say. Jesus. I don't know who's not routing. What enemies aren't routing. Blind here, feeling a bit blind. I don't know. I'll just get them to chase after rather than fire those arrows because at least they'll continue to rout. Maybe, it couldn't be those snow trolls. Okay, so this is the border of the map. Once the enemy routs out of it, there's no way they're returning. They don't have any chance of coming back into the battlefield. These snow trolls have just done it for me this battle. I didn't lose many of them either. Considering how, I suppose they were quite underutilized. The Orcs took the worst of it, I would say. And some of the ranks have been abolished. Though I'd say the left wing's still doing quite well. Quite there. And yeah. Who is still left? They're routing. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on here. Let's just fast forward this up a bit. I got these trolls to chase the ballista men instead. It's funny watching that Orc pikemen, some of the toughest orcs there are, run from Snaga, which are just basically like, they're basically whatever they can muster in the pits of wherever they can get, and they usually very rarely used for ranks. In the actual gameplay, I wouldn't use Snaga most of the time unless they're to control to control provinces, control the population, or to last minute defenses maybe, because they're quite easy, cheap to recruit. But I wouldn't rely on them as a backbone for anything really. Some of the the goblin bands are alright. My units were a lot weak, I'd put it, apart from the snow trolls and some of the wargs, I'd say. My units were a lot weak, and I think that I was quite lucky at the start of the battle that I got a lot of their heavy units with my artillery. I hope you enjoyed this. I'll definitely make some more in the future, and I might even do a new campaign, depending on if anyone has any suggestions of what race they'd want me to play. I'll go ahead and do it. So thank you, and stay tuned. Right, and Snaga Stalkers aren't too bad. At least they can form ranks, and here you can see some upgrades being given to them and other units. I'm not sure why I haven't won this yet. I can't tell who is still left. I mean, these units routing, and usually by now that would have won me the game. But yeah, these snow trolls are still going at it. You can see they're quite tired, and when the units become more tired, their combat efficiency decreases dramatically. Same for their how eager or scared they are. Right now, these units are shit frightened. They're being chased down by trolls. So yeah, this ballista unit wouldn't have had a chance against these trolls, even if they were fighting back. Who's left now? So they've left the battlefield. There, I can see one single soldier left. One brave man. I'm just going to chase him down with wargs. See how this goes. Just speed this up quite a bit here. Look at that run. That run, though. Let's see if we can get him before he gets to the edge. Go on. Go on. Yeah. There we go. And that takes care of him. So, yeah, as you can see, these units are all quite happy. Cheering that they've won. Everyone. And that's a heroic victory, apparently. Yeah, so that was a battle between... a quick battle. I didn't choose any of the units in this, or the map or anything. And this was a quick battle between the Orcs of Gundabad, located in the north realm of Middle-earth, and Isengard at the very bottom of the Misty Mountains. And I think I did quite well, considering that I was using the majority of my... I did deploy... Oh, actually, I deployed less than they did. I lost a lot less men, that's for sure. But considering that I